For subtitles, please click here on your screen.
One day I watched the thriller. I got that day changed. Who is this guy? Something very unique style. It was a different kind of dancing style only. He recorded the song in that way, like that dance it has to be, no touching. I did so much of dancing this, that, but finally Kajol is the winner because the eyes made the song something else.
Tracking milestones of an incredible journey spanning 30 years. Rahman Music Sheets. Hi friends! In this episode, how about a twist in the tale? It's there for you all, so do watch the episode till the end and capture the moment of the day. AVM, the iconic production house that launched mega stars like Sivaji Ganesan and Kamal Hassan, decided to make Minsara Kanavu for its 50th anniversary celebration. Loosely based on 1965 American musical Sound of Music,
Live with the sound of music.
the film had music as its USP. So Rahman became an obvious choice for Minsara Kanavu. It's Kajol's debut film in Tamil. The film required Prabhu Deva not only to act and dance, but also choreograph. Until then, Prabhu had avoided choreographing his own songs.
See, choreographing is a different world. Acting is different world. Why to take both? If some people are there to do, let me them to like that.
When you had to choreograph your own songs and you listened to the song, what was your reaction?
For Minsar Kanavu,
Yes.
Rajiv Menon sir, the director of the movie, had a vision for each song. Of course, moment comes to me, what dancing, but some visual comes to me. I follow that only. Whenever I listen to the song, immediately visual comes. When Rajiv Menon sir told, the director told, this has to be like this, like this, like this. So I put my visual into that. In those times, in that picture only, I'm little bit acting little bit better. I was like doing little bit better, little more maturity. Like I was what, 24, 23, 24, something like that time also.
But your choreography and your dance was so different.
All credit goes to the director.
Yeah, but you must have decided the dance style, its treatment and setup.
No, director had a vision. Like as you told, it was a different kind of dancing style only. Thanks to the director only. Because that song only again, he recorded the song in that way, like that dance it has to be. No touching. Without touching, we must dance like that. So I improvised and luckily I got to know what he wants. I understood what he wants and we did it. It both gel. There the choreographer and the director was gelling very well. And of course cameraman Wayne was tremendous work. And Kajol's eyes. I did so much of dancing this, that, but finally Kajol is the winner because the eyes made the song something else.
The film won 4 national awards. S.P. Balasubramaniam and K.S. Chitra as Best Playback Singers. A.R. Rahman for music. And Prabhu Deva for choreography.
What does National Award mean to an artist? What did it mean to you?
It's a big story. So when I got the first national award, immediately I called my guru. I had two Gurujis. One is Dharmaraj Master, one is Lakshman. One is fire, one is ice. Dharmaraj Master is very angry person. Very means you have to see to believe it. Very angry. He doesn't put slipper, red and red. He is very angry person, but very lovable person. He is like that power, like a fire only. So I called him, Master, I got national award. He told, don't take it to the head, do the other work. That's the first thing I said. What is this? Yeah, I told him. In a good way, he's telling, don't take it to his head. You did your work, they gave it. Don't be in that. Go for next, achieve next, he's telling. Then I called the other master, would it be Lakshman Master? He's like ice. Like, Oh, very good. You must again work more hard. See the difference between. So that was, of course, when they told, I was happy only. I'm a normal human being. I was very happy. But from that time, though, I became okay, grounded.
Prabhu Deva earned name and fame for dances that were essentially Western in style. But right from his childhood, he trained in Bharatnatyam, considered to be amongst the oldest classical dance forms of India.
I was learning Bharatanatyam from my guru, Dharmaraj Master. My Bharatanatyam helped me like anything in my life for the timing, for the discipline. Not only Bharatanatyam helped me for the dancing, for the punctuality, discipline, hard work, everything had helped me. Because my Guruji, when we was training Bharatanatyam, how in the Kung Fu films they will train the people, the Jackie Chan and all. Like that they used to train us. They used to make me under that Aramandi and sit for a while like that only. Sit only and he used to talk. And he used to have TV and tea and all. So I used to tell him, sir, Masterji, you forgot me to make me stand. No, no, I didn't forget. You sit there like that. Those things helped me. And he used to come on time. 5 o'clock means he'll be there 5. See, those things, punctuality, hard work, everything, discipline, everything helped me. And of course, for my life, even for the choreographing, I have done many more choreographing. Without knowing, my Bharatanatyam touch will be there. But nobody knows it. And timing, everything.
Besides training in Bharatnatyam, something else too influenced Prabhu. Thriller, a studio album by Michael Jackson. Released in 1982, it topped charts across the globe and also changed Prabhu forever.
Those days, there is no deck, the deck comes, no? We used to rent it out and watch the film, watch it. So like that, one day I watched the Thriller.
It's close to midnight.
I got that day changed. Who is this guy? Something very unique style.
Something evil's lurking in the dark.
I've never seen somebody who is dancing like that. I believe whole world got mesmerized by that.
You hear the door slam.
In that, I am also one. So next day, I used to grab that. My mind was going on only. When I used to Bharatanatyam, suddenly I put a Michael Jackson move. My guru used to say, "What madness you are! What you mad fellow? What you are doing?" Like, no, no, master, what Michael Jackson? Stupid fellow, whoever it is, do this like that. It impacted me. So I used to do this. Parallelly, I was in my mind or in my body. Michael Jackson dance was going on only. I was practicing in my mind only with that.
I realize there's nowhere left to run.
How did you practice? In your room, on beaches, where?
That's what I'm doing in my mind. Whenever in front of, I used to practice. But those days, no, the facilities of us and all, nothing. The music also, where to get the music? There was no cassette you want to get the Thriller. I don't know what's the name also that time, Thriller. Somebody named my, later we came to know. So we don't, very rarely if some people goes to buy tape recorder, tape. So
VHS tapes were an option.
VHS tape, okay, that will be for one day only. Now then we have to give back.
Yeah.
We have to rent it.
Yeah.
I'm telling the cassette recorder. I don't know which song where to get it. So I was without sound only. No, whatever I saw, I was practicing. That's it.
1st November 1996, Michael Jackson visited India for his concert History World Tour. It also meant an opportunity for Prabhu Deva to meet his idol.
Bhattacharya sir only took me there. So they told only 3 people or 4 people has to come. So Bhattacharya told, you come. And he didn't take his son also. Asha Bhosle madam was there. Me, that's it. And Bhattacharya. Then I met him, I shake hand. He hugged me. I also. Then photograph was also taken. But taken by their photographer. Because our photographer, nobody is allowed. Then each people will take one photographer there also. So they were telling, we will take and we'll give it to you. But never it came. I was like mesmerized, like when it was like a dream, it was like a dream. ultimate for dancers, no? So when he was there nearby me, it was like,
You know, I can still feel that glint in your eye as you speak of Mr. Michael Jackson.
yeah, I'm a great fan of Michael Jackson because it's not only the dance movement of Michael Jackson, it's something that power, attraction, something is there, some magic was there. Something. It's not about the dancing or singing. Something is there. That's the thing. There is only one Chaplin, one Bruce Lee, one Michael Jackson. That's it.
1999, A.R. Rahman and Prabhu were part of MJ and Friends, 2 stadium concerts by Michael Jackson to raise funds for children in Kosovo and Africa.
You are not alone. I am here with you.
Prabhu Deva's dream to perform with Michael Jackson was about to come true. But there was a slip between the cup and the lip.
Me and Raju were performing there Bharatanatyam. Yeah, we were with Shona madam. We were performing Bharatanatyam there. And also all the big people were there performing. Normally in those days we will to see in the album MTV with that, how the stage show happens. Only heads. Full head, full forehead. It was there, like that. We performed. Like, we were here, he was performing here. Final performance were us. Michael Jackson performance. Then last performance was us. He was supposed to come in our act also. So when Michael Jackson was performing, he had a small injury. I can see what happened at some lift, I think. He was supposed to come in the lift, suddenly it got jerked down. Then probably after finishing, they took him away. Then we performed, that's it.
Coming back to Mensara Kannavu, Mr. Rahman's compositions are always a challenge for singers. How challenging are they for choreographers? They don't get even the complete song. They just get some kind of a shooting mix. So choreographing and dancing to those tunes, what kind of challenges did you face?
When that time also I used to give only Pallavi, only BGM, like that. Even when I choreograph also, I want full song, 100% song. Like, even if you're putting tick, tack, ting, tang, also I want it. Because everything has to be shown in the... I like to take everything from that. Because normally I choreograph, I used to tell my other choreographers also. So they have to, how you are different. Music director only giving the difference. We have to follow him, that's it. Follow the music and we'll do that. That's why. If you do ting also, catch the ting. No, for some reason he is giving some ting, tang and all, no? Like that. Like that when we used to do the song and again sir is to mix it like that, but it was like, I used to feel like little bit, I have not given 100%. Because some music has missed. I have missed, it looks like that, no? Like that. That was the challenge. And also, the sound level is international. The quality was of Rahman sir's sound is international. How to go to international? We are a local people. How much we can go, only we can go. That much brain only we have. He is in international standard. We are that much. We tried our best. That's what I think whether we are made justify, he must tell it. Because he has given the song like that. The sounding and the amazing song.
Mr. Rahman keeps adding elements to a song till the time the film gets released. Can you give me any example where you felt that if you had got the complete final song, your choreography would also have been different?
No. Better he didn't give that much. Because this song only is this much. If he has given that much, what to do later? Better he gave this much only. It's better. Good.
Ke Sara Sara, composed by Rahman, choreographed and performed by Prabhu Deva and Madhuri Dixit, with untold stories behind that iconic song from Pukar. In our next episode, Prabhu Deva will continue. Stay with us. And now the twist.
It's not only the dance movement of Michael Jackson, it's something that power, attraction, something is there, some magic was there. Something. It's not about the dancing or singing. Something is there. That's the thing. There is only one Chaplin, one Bruce Lee, one Michael Jackson.
Do you agree that this indeed was the moment of the day? Is your choice different? Whatever your mind says, write it in the comments section below. We will be waiting. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, press the bell icon and stay entertained.